Hello. Good morning. I'm well aware of the time, but that's not an ironic statement. I have genuinely just woken up like an hour ago. Since I don't know if you're in the Discord. I mentioned it, but for the new year, I've been starting to work out more often, get a little more active, new year resolution. And unlike a lot of people, you hear, oh, I'm gonna do that as a new year's resolution, and then they give up within like 2 weeks. No, this is different. Things are different for me. And the reason for that is that I've got a couple of buddies that had similar resolutions this year, be like more active and whatnot. And so we're keeping each other honest and accountable with that, and it's actually been working out pretty well so far. Problem though, I did not realize that when you start, as someone who is very out of shape, when you start to work out and you do it like sort of consistently, you get tired really fast. And I don't mean like right after the workout, like, yeah, you're gonna get tired. No, I mean like you just have so much less energy in general. I get tired so much faster these days, lately. Like I go out to work and I do a lot of driving, and it's like I'm struggling to keep my eyes open on the road, which is really bad. And then like past few days, it's like I've lost so much of the day just to like napping. And although it is a little hard to call like I don't know how long I slept. It was like 6-7 hours. It was basically a full night's sleep. Let me get into the thing so I can play Warframe today, because I'm done with Cyberpunk. I'm done with Cyberpunk. I don't know what else I want to do, but let me finish yapping about one thing at a time. So, yeah, basically a full night's sleep. I think my sleep schedule's kind of been ruined because that was like 6 or 7 hours of sleep at like 3 p.m. for me, but also I was up at like 1 a.m., like woke up from something, so it was still like a good day's worth of stuff, but like there have been plenty of naps, there have been plenty of, I don't know, sleep has been weird, and it makes timing stuff weird. That's why I haven't been around for the past couple days, is because my energy has just been all over the place, and not... Remember, nighttime, late at night like this is really the only time I can stream if I don't want to be constantly interrupted, constantly like, because, all the other people I live with and all that. So if I miss this mark, it's like, But anyway, yeah, no, I got an ending in Cyberpunk. I was gonna do more side stuff in it for like the last stream and then do like another ending, but I don't know. After hitting level cap, there is something about it there that is like, I hit level cap. I have all the shit I want. It'd just be for the story at that point, and I'm sure a lot of you have like seen the stories before. So I don't feel a whole lot of motivation to go back to it right now. So I'm just saying it's done. I should check volume levels, by the way, because I play Warframe pretty quiet. Oh god, this is going to be a pain to do with a single monitor. Yeah, okay, the game is stupid quiet. I play this game really quiet because I'm usually playing it with people in call or listening to music. So this game gets loud. You probably can't tell now, but it gets kind of loud. So this is kind of gonna be just like a one-off kind of stream for the time being. That might Be a little too loud. While I figure out what I want to do next. Cause ooh, that's a good volume test. I'd say that's pretty good volume. When the explosions start happening, it might get a little loud, so I might bump that down to 50. But I want to figure out what I want to do next in terms of... Hi, Mac. Congrats on being first. I don't know what I want to do for... Oh. What I want to do. Story-based games. I've thrown out some ideas, like a playthrough of New Vegas, a playthrough of XCOM with mods. I don't feel super motivated to mod XCOM, though, right now. A lot of cosmetics, rather. With all those cosmetics. I forget some of the other ideas I threw out. Yeah, in the year of our Lord 2026, they're giving me free shit! They're giving me free shit! How could I not? But anyway. Oh, brain, work with me here. What was I can't really do a lot of console speedruns like Shadow the Hedgehog until I get a second monitor again. I could do some other speedruns though. Like, again, I want to learn Armored Core stuff at some point. So there's stuff I could do in the meantime, but I'd have to learn that. And it's just so easy to be like, okay, I'm going to pick up this game, play through it, and there, I've experienced a game. Ooh, I need to put that I beat Cyberpunk, actually, on the backlog. I need to start regularly updating the backlog more, too. But what else? I was like cycling in my mind like different things that I could stream for this today, and I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what I wanted to play tonight, because I was like, I had Warframe in mind, I had basically just cycling through all the different hyperfixations I'm on at the moment. So like, it was this, XCOM, Armored Core, or Gran Turismo. Like, I've been watching a lot of Gran Turismo 4 content lately. I've been getting kind of nostalgic for that game. So I was just thinking, oh, maybe I start a thing on that. Because, like, it has a big mod for it, too, that, like, upgrades a lot of features that I really still need to check out. Because I loved the shit out of Gran Turismo as a kid. And after Cyberpunk, I kind of need to redeem myself for my shit driving. So what better than a, you know, sim driving game? But I feel like that would just make it worse. I don't know. But another time, because if I start playing Gran Turismo 4, I'm gonna play a lot of Gran Turismo 4. So yeah. Edubon, you're right. Oh yeah, they've when was the last time you played Warframe? Cause they've added a lot. Like a lot. I have phases. I have genuine 2-week phases with this game, because like I'll play it for a bit and then I'll put it down for a while, and then by the time I get back to it, they've added so much new shit.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
October of 2024. They had 1999 at that point, yeah. Yeah. I feel like they had the mission bar since then. Or like that little bar. Oh, right before 1999. Interesting.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
I hope volume levels are okay, by the way, now that things are exploding constantly.
Still holding.
But yeah, no, they've added a lot. They added a brand new story quest recently, so there was, what's it, Old Peace, I think it's called. I will not be doing that because I've already done it. And, you know, I know I can go back and do things I've already
The
done,
enemy is broken.
but-
Well done. Now get to extraction.
but when every new story quest brings like a billion new things to grind, why do that? I will be dead ass though. I am the type of person to skip the story. Like, oh hi Allie, thanks for the raid. Good to see you. How was your stream? How's it going? But I am the type to skip story in a lot of these MMOs. I know Warframe has really deep and cool lore, and like, I can't press the button. Your army. I wouldn't want to take you in a fight. You are an army. Well, I mean, I would want to take you in a fight knowing damn well I'd lose. Hope you're doing well. I'm playing Warframe. They
Mission complete.
dropped a
Excellent
few
work,
missions to get this guy, this Warframe. Thank you. Ow. Why do they feel so gentle today? I didn't change the power or anything. They got added some alerts to get this guy, who's otherwise kind of a pain in the neck to grind out, because you have to like grind points with these guys, and then you gotta like buy an item.
These will feed the fire.
And then you gotta like go and use that item, and then it doesn't have matchmaking, so you either gotta like do it alone, or you, God forbid, find people to do it with, and then you gotta do it like, how many times is it? Like 20 times? I don't know, it's annoying. Doing like 4 easy missions is significantly less Oh, I thought they were gonna be all at once. Shit. Short little plant with biting tendencies? Well, no, that's the thing! You have access to many vital places that I don't want to get bit. Like, you bite me in the wrong place in my legs, and I will just crumple. And then you get access to my neck, and at that point you've won. Okay, so I should probably explain the stream title, the financial decisions. So, if you quick lore dump, yeah, bite my knees, bite me especially in the back of the knee. That'll just.
This is sorry. Happy to report that all my good jokes are gone.
I will just fall immediately. Anyway, 1999 added these skins to some of the frames that are just like people. Like actual people. And in the latest expansion, Old Peace, they added a few more. And one of them is for a frame I don't have. This is the skin. I'm unfortunately going to report that I am in fact a human with very basic and primal interests. So I've spent real money on this skin, even though I don't even have the frame you apply it on. Okay. If you find out, join me. They have a few others though, like this one's really good. I think I have Nyx. That I only have so much premium currency. And not a whole lot of money. Actually, absolutely rated Sucker Punch. I forget what Wisp does as a frame. I know I've seen it around. What do? Are you like a healer type? Oh, no. You burn people with the power of the sun. It's kind of like a holy light, just of the destructive variety. No, wait, that's what you do. You're the one with the flowers that buff people. Yeah, no, like, she's really, really good because she has these flowers that, like, you pass by them and you get buffs. Like, healing buffs, movement speed buffs, but then also burning people with the power of the sun. How do I get you? Rapala list on Jupiter. Here's a better question. Is your Prime available? Because I don't want to think about doing that. Was Prime Systems? Was Prime New Route? Check. Do I? What do you mean I already have you? What am I missing? There's a check mark next to them. So it's like, what am I missing? Wisp. You fucking serious? I could have been building you this whole time? Well. Turns out the financial decision was not poor at all. My observation ability is, which that's not new information. What was I talking about? Right. So, Tuesday especially, the sleep thing has made living normal life weird. Tuesday, I had to get up super early to go to a mechanics to drop off my car because my car got all fucky. Check engine light came on, so I had to go bring that over. It was very terrifying having to drive like 7 miles to a mechanic while a check engine light is on. I don't know. I drive a car that's like very durable, very reliable, but I still am terrified because if that thing breaks, I don't have money to fix it. I don't have money to get a new one. I can't get money without that car. I'm kind of fucked if I don't have that car. Just tell it to fix itself. Oh, if only it were that easy. Anyway, I bring it to the mechanic, and it's just like a burnt-out coil. So, this happened a few months ago, too, so I was just like, get it all fixed. And they got it all fixed, and it was great, and it's fixed. But, problem, I am now broke. Like, I joke that I'm broke a lot, but like I get by. No, I'm like genuinely fucking broke now, so I can't spend my money on jack. Which is fine. I'll be fine. By the way, that's not an invitation to do anything. I'll be fine. It's just, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. What was I just doing? Right. I need argon crystals, which means I gotta go to the void, which means what do I want to bring to the void? Oh, what do I feel like bringing to the void? The void is very gold. Like, deadass, just like take the aesthetic of this guy and you have what the void looks like. If I were to lord dump for a second, imagine like Halo Forerunners, but they were like really vain and really obsessed with like gold, and they made everything like all shiny and golden, and then they fucking died. It's been a while since I looked into the lore of this game, but that's probably like not too far off. I don't know, it's very pretty, and I would be lying if I said there are parts of this game that did not inspire recent lore developments with my VTuber. Like,
practiced to truly master the canvas.
I wouldn't say it's 100% influenced like the old heart thing and like coming back to life after death and whatnot, and like and like essentially having all these different bodies and whatnot, because one right off the bat? Alright, damn. Ooh, commission art. I should go watch the VOD. I love watching people do art. Because, like, people I know are really good at art. So I like watching them do it. And you're included in that. When I was literally asleep the past 6 hours, though, yeah. I miss so many of my friends' streams because I end up sleeping one way or another, for one reason or another. Like, I think the only group I'm genuinely consistent with ever seeing is like either a friend of mine who I'm literally in VC with like most days, or the Australians.
10 out. Prepare for life support.
A super long yap on creepypastas. Which ones in particular? Been a hot second since I've looked at any creepypastas. I'm still only familiar with just like really old ones. You know, Sonic EXE. Oh fuck, what was that one creepypasta? Like, and of course, mostly gaming related ones. What was that one with Godzilla and like the red monster? I forget what that one was called, but I remember reading that one.
I've delivered a life
And I guess
support capsule to the
there's
area.
also the cave diving ones too.
It will buy you more time.
Like the one where you find some weird like markings and like shit in that one cave. I don't know how. I feel like in the modern era, like, what would the creepypastas even be? I'm down here now. What would the creepypastas even be about in the modern era?
Look at them. They come to this place when they know they are not pure.
Oh, you rewrote some of those old creepypastas. I'm curious, do you have them anywhere? I've been also getting, like, doing a bunch more reading lately. Because it's been a hot second since I've done, like, any reading, like, at all. So I've kind of been getting back into it. I have a bunch of...
Get ready for a capsule.
My model siblings, as of late, have been making an effort to get to know me better, and one of them in particular, actually, I think it was a model sibling, a new model sibling.
We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by a false prophet.
Where the fuck are you, Vor? I need you to shut up so I can actually think about what I'm going to say. One of them has actually been writing on Wattpad their lore, which is actually a great idea. I should probably... A lot of the lore I have for this VTuber just kind of like comes at a whim, and I just hope I remember it by the time it's relevant.
Support capsule.
Assuming it'll ever be relevant. I just kind of hope I remember it so I can keep it all straight, which, like, major details I've done a decent job at remembering, but I really should write stuff like that down. They've been doing it on Wattpad, I could do it on, like, AO3. Would be a good idea. Same. Once upon a time, I was a fanfic writer myself. Ooh, songs too? Was this all on stream, or is it somewhere where I can actually see this? Because that's songs about creepypastas. That'd be interesting to hear. But yeah, once upon a time I was a fanfic writer. I'm not super involved in like fandom stuff anymore, so I don't know. I haven't kept up with a lot of fanfic. I haven't really done much writing of my own, and I don't. Thing is, I don't know what I'd end up writing about either. Where the hell is? Where are you? There's a boss somewhere. There we go. Free stuff.
Additional life support has arrived.
I don't know what I'd write about. Probably wouldn't be Yakuza related, because as much as I love the world of Yakuza and whatnot, and like the characters, at the end of the day, when I wrote those fanfics, it was mainly because of like the world and that they were in, and it'd be fun to like write stories in that world. And the thing with Yakuza, it's kind of just
The
Japan.
raid is off to a successful start. When you need it, extraction is ready.
That's not nearly as interesting as like some cool fantasy or sci-fi world. Ads? Well, I will... Let me know when you're back from ads. But... Okay. Okay. Cool. No, honestly, that's really cool. I love seeing fan shit for stuff like that, like animations, remixes, and whatnot,
Another life support
and
capsule
original
is now
songs.
available.
That shit's cool. Because I'm always in awe about how talented people can be with that kind of stuff. Like, I talk a lot about when people do, like, edits of stuff. Just like YouTube poop style edits. And it's like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing, and it's making me laugh. I want to do shit like this. Y'all are wizards. And, like... Is the lyrics... Well, that... Ooh. Post-migration? I'm on my own now. I'm no longer on my own. Please, for the love of God, don't make him host. I hate host migrations because they always take away all my buffs. And I have to, like, redo them. And with this frame, it's a pain because I gotta wait. But anyway... Where am I going? Fair enough. I will give you credit for the lyrics, though, because I never really think about what, like, the more difficult part of songwriting is. Whether it be, like, composing the music itself or, like, writing the lyrics. And I guess it's gonna depend on the person, of course. You know, I suppose at the end of the day. But... I don't know, if I ever end up writing an original song for, like, myself at one point, because I know at some point I want to start doing song covers. Probably won't be able to do that in the place I'm living at now, but definitely at some point it's something I want to do. But if I ever try to do an original song, it's like, what? Lyrics, what do? I could probably make a tune, or I could pay someone else to make a tune, which is the more likely option, but, like... Other than that, what do? How right? Oh, I'm so glad I finally understand how to strip armor. But anyway, yeah, no, writing lyrics seem hard.
Best option. Life support activated.
This also could be because I do have the vaguest. Did I get nullified again? Son of a. The vaguest experience with, like, music stuff from the probably from the piano classes I took in high school. I think one of the things was to do, like, an original kind of melody. Something short, because we were, you know, in high school, for God's sake. And a lot of us were just doing it for a credit. But something like that. And I was like, okay, I could do this. That was years ago. You're right, there didn't, but... Sometimes it's hard to think with all the chaos that's going on screen, which you'd think it seems... I should have picked a more brainless frame than this. I mean, I don't have to aim, technically. I could just press a couple of buttons and, like, I'm good. But... Spicy ADHD brain, you know? I can't tell if it's, like... I can never tell if it's, like, good or bad for situations like this. Oh, I didn't take my met.
What our Tenno operative just found. They could not do
I wonder,
this without you.
actually.
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
If taking my meds would more consistently, rather, I usually only take them on the days I have to, like, do work. But if taking them more consistently would help with the whole fatigue problem I've been having because of workouts. Something to consider. But I also gotta be careful about going through that supply of meds, because, for reasons, I have to pay, like, a lot of money for them.
Extraction is ready.
That makes it sound a lot more sus than it actually is. My insurance is not helping me with them. Take your meds! Go! Do it!
Life support has been replenished.
The powerful duo of someone that can't write lyrics to save their life and someone that can't compose music to save their life. Probably a pretty common dynamic, come to think of it. Quit nullifying me. Quit taking my shit, please. Oh my. How did I end up in this situation?
It is done, Tenno.
Okay. I got 9 crystals from that. Oh,
Tenno.
I'm not crazy for thinking I want to eat that Argon, right? I want to eat that Argon crystal. It's like a big old piece of rock candy. Bad at Kirby, these pills. Like that one scene with Patrick and the Krabby Patties. Probably tastes like a rock. I mean, Argon is a noble gas, and surely noble gases have like a taste to them, right? I'm not a chemist, but like surely they must have like a smell or a taste to them, right? We could probably guess based off of that, I'm sure. Like, I've never licked a crystal. But it could also just be like that, true? Like just like a rock. Maybe it's salty? Or maybe a little spicy even? Ooh, spicy gas. You know what? Hang on. I love how I added new sources and figured out how the Twitch VOD tracks work just to have like music, because I think this game does have music. I don't play with it on because, again, I'm normally listening to other stuff in the background, and I just haven't turned any of it on. I don't know. I feel weird sharing my music taste so openly. I don't feel weird about it. I just feel weird subjecting people to it, rather. Anyway, taste of a noble gas. Colorless gases that have no smell or taste. So it tastes like nothing. If it's calorically dense, we might have found the greatest supplement to ever exist. I say that knowing damn well it decays in like a day. Not the gas, the actual item. It generally, like, every day you lose like half of the crystals you have. So it's a resource you constantly have to farm when you need it. Take all your music? Bet. Anyway, this was for Wisp. All in the name of being a wanting to see pretty woman. I guess since I have a bunch of these crystals now, what else can I build? Cause yeah, no. There do be a lot of weapons. think, are you... You could probably, like... If you actually want to share music, you'd probably just, like, whisper it to me. Or, like, send it in Discord. Need more melee weapons. No, I need more secondary weapons to master. Another big... excuse me. Another big thing in this game is that you want to, like, craft basically all... Oh, that's why I wanted you. At some point, you want to, like, craft all the weapons you can, because when you level up weapons, you gain experience. That's how you gain experience points, essentially. Bolto for Hystrix. I will soon explode. Oh, thank goodness. I was wondering when it'd finally be my time. Ugh, chaotic. Thank you for being the one to deliver the news. Art pack. And I don't know, I'm not going to be using any of these guns in the long term anyway. I should just build one. Tonkor. Basic Tonkor. Huh. Well, that's both of the things I was planning on doing tonight, just, like, done already, grinding-wise. Shit. What now? Yes, there's always other stuff. There's always something to be grinding in this. Always, 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 always. Whether it be, you know, points with a faction, or more resources, or just like, yeah.
Come on. Let's at least pretend that this mess can still work.
Can I...
I say, the enemy shall not find us.
God damn it, I have to wait until tomorrow. There's daily limits on everything too, so I can't just grind these guys up to max rank in one day. As much as I would like to, because there's a game mode locked behind them being at max.
Yes, yes, go good.
I have not played Baldur's Gate 3, by the way, but apparently this guy's voiced by Neil Newman. So I will forever... When I do play Baldur's Gate 3 at some point, I will always remember Astarion as Ballsack Fish. Yeah.
Onward! What a bother.
I will grind this out. I need to grind out another faction, and then...
And the enemy calls for a song.
And then what else? Netra cells. I need shards. I gotta Archon my shards. Oh, yeah, no, I had a buddy of mine pulled me back into this game. And... quite glad they did. Things have been boring as of late. Gonna be lurking? KK, have a good lurk. I have not touched the SMT MMO that I used to play in a hot second. I did get a ping earlier today. I didn't know if the clan I was in was still active, but I did just get a... I didn't know if they were active, he says about the largest clan in that server. But I feel like I haven't really gotten any pings from them as of late until just today when they were like, "Hey, we're doing the raid." Oh, how do I even describe it? Not really a dungeon, but not really a raid. One of the special things that you can do in that game for like more power. No, not really a raid, because like I would say Satan is more of a raid than anything. Does that game even have anything like a raid? I don't know. I wouldn't say so. No, Satan. Anyway, I'd gotten a ping from them about a thing. To do that in like, it was earlier today while I was asleep. I was like, damn, I don't think I've really gotten a ping from y'all in a while. But I guess they are still doing stuff at the end of the day. So, like, good for them.
But then, you know, I saw you're pretty into it, so I figured I'd leave them for you. Figured you could use the practice. I'll get the next bunch, no problem.
But I should get back into it at some point. Can I strip you, please, of your armor? I don't think I can strip you. Because, you know, now that I think about it, it's kind of funny with that game too. I have a thing with Warframe in that I seem to like have a chronic habit of missing every event this game has to offer, except for like one in particular. Because I have, every time they do like a new special like operation or like seasonal event, I tend to miss it. Except for the summer events for some reason. Like the one where they have you like fighting enemies with like water guns and whatnot, and it's like supposed to be fun and cute and all that, and it is kind of funny. But I don't know why that's the one event I always seem to come back in time for. Anyway, this S&T MMO on this private server, I always
That's all of them.
seem to manage to come back in time for their Valentine's events. And to be fair, the last Valentine event they did had got me so many XP levels and let me build quite a few demons up. But otherwise, it's kind of like, why this one? Like, there's a lot of useful like holiday demons from like the Christmas events and whatnot too that I would kind of like to have, even if they weren't all that good. I'd still probably want them for, like, collector's sake. Come on. Get out here. I don't know if I can strip you, actually. Or, I don't know. We're done. But I would kind of just want them for collector's sake. And I always just miss out. Although it's kind of hard to be a collector in that game because it's like one of those old Korean MMOs from the 2000s. Or not like Korean, as in like... The monetization is like that. Where it's like, it's a pain in the ass to do a lot of things unless you pay. And the private server is pretty good about, you know, making it so where you don't have to do that. And it's a private server. You don't have to pay real money. They made all the real money stuff into like a resource you can grind for. And it's not too bad to like actually grind for it. You just have to like play dungeons, and you get to a point where it's just like it's pretty quick to go through a dungeon that gives you a lot of it. So it's not that much of a problem. It's just the inconvenience of like every month having to go like, okay, time to go to the shop to buy all the tickets that give me like 10 more deposit boxes, and then like if I have more items beyond like those 10 bank boxes, which your inventory fills up fast in that game. There's a lot of items and there's a lot of trash. But No, there's a lot of items, and your boxes fill up pretty quickly, especially if you try to have any semblance of organization. So, like, even with every bank box, I'm still constantly having to do inventory management. Demons is a little better because, you know, it's...
You're
not getting demons at the same rate you're getting new items, but you still need a lot of demons for, like, fusion, if you want to build any, if you want to do anything special. And what doesn't help is that I have... This one guy's been making a mod for it that, like, changes the models of a lot of demons. Breen, you wanna work with me here?
Very well.
Changes models of a lot of demons, and there's a lot of like really cool models, and then they have like special models too for like some of the harder to get demons. Like, there's this one demon that you can only get from it's a rare drop from an event that takes a lot of grinding to get to in the first place. But if I'm lucky enough to get said demon, I just get to run around with Hatsune Miku in my party.
Worthy foes. Underestimate them at your
And like, because it's a client-side mod, so I'm the only one that sees it. But like, it's fucking Miku. Who cares if no one else gets to see it? I do, and you know, I think that's what really matters at the end of the day, is that I get to be happy. What else? There are a lot of... I don't know how much they've been updating it recently, because again, I haven't kept up with the game. But I know one of the demons I actually did have, they changed to Bayonetta, so I've been trying to build them because, you know, running around with Hatsune Miku's cool. Running around with Bayonetta is also cool. I get to press the funny button. So something that can show up in these missions is little towers that give like bonuses. And one of them, the one I just got, was like abilities to use no energy, because you have like a mana bar, but as you can imagine, when you have someone that can like nuke things and you don't have to worry about using energy to use said nuke, yeah. God, I wish... How do you do the job team in this? How do you get void rigs to spawn?
No, thank you. That showed him.
So many things I don't remember because, as you can imagine, when you're running around everywhere at Mach 10, Mach 5000, learning how to do things kind of becomes an afterthought. Meow. It is a bit of a pain point, though. Jesus Christ, I'm going so fast. You get used to this kind of speed for a while, right? And then you go to play someone else, because, like, you want to spice things up, and, like, there's so many cool different frames with so many cool different, like, playstyles and abilities. So you get used to... You get used to playing like this, and then you play someone else that's like, can you go any faster, Grandpa, please? Measly MR14. Hey, that's like enough to do things. I don't know, I'm not gonna knock someone for being low. Because at some point, like, you just kind of have to, like, dedicate yourself to the grind if you want to get higher. I'm kind of at that point. Where most of the...
That's all of them. Well,
Most of the new weapons I'm making are they're not for because I actually want to use said weapon. It's just because I'm gonna get more mastery rank off of this. I've almost ran the market out of weapons to do that with though, so I'm gonna have to start engaging with content. Come on, someone can summon a rig here, right? I'm just gonna pick a different bounty for the next thing. But yeah, no, shit, boss. If you wanted to hop on, play some shit, just let me know. Ooh. There we go. Oh, that's what I have to do. Charge up. Grenade go brrr. Now we can leave. Oh, shit, someone's down. Well, someone was down. I got the knees right now. Happens when you play Gauss, I guess.
Come on. Let's at least pretend this mess can still work.
More bounty.
Unto the breach.
Alchemy's pretty quick.
Well, I mean...
Or I could just do some turn-ins, though.
Tenno, the daughter of Hanhao seems content. To do what you do would vex my sanity, Tenno. Ah, no matter. Sometimes I wonder how much of this Albrecht saw coming. And then I try not to think about it. There we are, then. I wait upon your pleasure.
Let us... Yes, go good.
2 alchemy missions isn't that bad. Also, bigger question. Do you happen to have Steel Path unlocked?
So be it.
I'm gonna be dead ass. I think the way when they keep adding more and more nodes and whatnot locked behind story quests, and it's getting to the point where like I really think they should do something not as drastic as play literally every single node to unlock Steel Path. Because, like, you get a lot of useful stuff from Steel Path. And, like, sure, most of it's kind of like, okay, power jump. It's to, like, handle the power jump.
Hit the release valve.
But also,
Our pressure target is shifting.
base content is starting to get harder and harder, and like some of the stuff that you get from Steel Path would be really useful, especially for like the better grind. Well, I guess the better grinding rates can be a reward in itself.
Success! A new complex element has been created. Locating the next crucible. Formidable progress! I urge you, Keep the crucibles firing! Should opposition grow too great, of course, return home. You must love the
brain.
Alvor's doors of Crucible.
Papa left some bad things behind. That book's one of them.
Yeah, no, I feel like you should be able to unlock Steel Path earlier. Like, maybe... I don't know if...
Predator out of a trap. Well, now you gotta deal with it.
Maybe
Whatever that
base Steel... Maybe, like, base Star Chart?
It's not dead. You have to kill the smell of it. Understand?
I don't know when would be a good point to unlock it. Anyway,
The amphors are heat and evil
Rhino Prime.
electricity.
Oh, I need to get that one.
You found it.
Oh,
Kill it
okay.
fast.
We can just leave now.
I told you not to mess with it.
Didn't realize you just had to do one. I guess that's for like the rotation rewards. There's a lot of prime or prime frames and weapons that I have that I'm almost ready to have, but I just have like one part that I'm missing. Don't remember building Caliban? Well, surprise, you built Caliban, apparently.
Was greater. This is good.
Oh yeah, fucking finally.
One must make the best of things.
Like, let me go see... Let me go to my shit. Also, while I'm here, I should probably go swap out some drip on my little guy. There's this one part. So, okay. How do I explain this? You already know about like operator stuff because you were just before 1999. So you know I was like the operator and the drifter and whatnot. So there's this place in the Sanctum that you unlock access to after you do the old piece, and because it's 1999 related, they force swap you to drifter for it. But the problem is they don't swap you back. So like, if you play as I like playing as operator. That's what I'm used to, because you know and whatnot. But like they force swap you to drifter, and like that's fine. The problem is I had to go back and recustomize my drifter to make them look like my operator, because it doesn't say customizations between the two. If you want your drifter to look completely different than your operator, good, you can do that. But let me set the two to be the same, please, especially when it comes to, like, accessories. I bought glasses for a reason. Let me use the damn...
The system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
I bought glasses for a reason. Let me use the damn glasses. Also, yeah, they actually made a... What's it? They did a rework. They did a big rework for drifters and operators. They look different, and I think they sound different now. Do I want the mask? I don't think I want the mask. And I had put off customizing my operator for the longest time because they were being like, yeah, we're gonna make them look different. And it's like, oh, well, like, why would I try to do all this big customization stuff, and, you know, then they change it and it looks all different, and it's like, ah. Anyway, one more bounty. Would you care to join me?
Let us to work.
I wonder if you'd be able to join for Netrocells too.
Are we heading out then? IMO, solo's a no-go. Have at it, but I'm telling you, Albrecht wasn't messing around with his security. Bring friends. You really got something better to do?
Was that on? No. No. Definitely not.
Hey ho, I may not be able to see Sky Blue no more, but it makes me feel good to help you protect it.
God, here's another reason I really I need to get to max rank with this group. Free Archon Shard every week. I say free like it's not 30,000 standing, but that's like a 2 days of grinding. Hell, when which is better than like the one I get a week. Oh yeah, no, those you do like eat. This is my dog. I hope you like him. I'm going to pet him. Sorry, my cat is going to pet my dog for me. They like it. It's fine. But no, those you actually do eat, and they make you powerful. I would like another red one so I can to put in this fella, but I don't have a red one. And I'm hoping to get a red one. I love him. I named him Seed because you feed him, so I look at it and it's like feed and seed, and it's like, heh. I am way too easily amused. Christ. What's your name in game so I can send you a friend request?
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Cool. And I wish I could use my Railjack as for all my orbiter functions. My Railjack looks so much cooler than my orbiter. I actually put time and effort into my Railjack. I gave it like a cool black and red color scheme. I made it an Armored Core reference. Oh, it looks so cool. I love Railjack, and it sucks that everyone hates Railjack because it means they never do anything with Railjack. I love Railjack. I just gave up putting plaques on the wall. Or actually, maybe I just put the gold ones up. Did I get another gold one? I feel like I got another gold one. Hang on. Decorate. No, I did just give up at some point. Why do I have 2 gold initiate slates? Why do I have 3 initiate slates? Yeah, no, so many people I know haven't done anything with the Railjack stuff. So I'm always the one that, like, that's bringing them along for whenever I do Railjack stuff, because, what's it? I'm the one with the good Railjack. I don't know, I just kind of want them there. Is that even? No, but it's close enough. Then what did I do for this? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 over. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck. Oh, I didn't have them attached to a grid. Oh. Fuck. Good enough. You don't remember building? Like, you don't remember making them in the foundry, or you don't remember, like, how to mod them? Time to replace them all? No, it's fine. I can eye it. I'm not... I'll worry about it later. The first variable is called the teacher. That one was one they added very recently. It's supposed to be like an early game tutorial quest where they teach you about modding. But they do also give you a free gun during it, so... I wonder if I could reroll that Riven. It's gotta be damn near impossible to get something better, though. It's like crit damage and multi-shot. The only thing better would be... I don't know. See ya, Ollie. Thanks for hanging out. Like... crit damage, multi-shot, status duration. I guess it's nice for the slash procs. Projectile speed down is kinda meh, but it's gonna be hard to get something better than this. But I will try, because I'm not really using the Kuva for anything else. This feels like a waste. See... No. Can't turn down the multi-shot and crit damage. The thing that really sucks with this Riven is the projectile speed, because it means, like, I have to have, like, one thing that improves projectile speed, or the grenade just doesn't go anywhere. No, God, no, not that one. Yeah, you probably have some, like, old Rivens. Why am I still doing this? I'm not gonna get anything better. Why am I still doing this? I'm not gonna get anything better. Why am I still doing this? Stop. Stop me. Please. Punch through on a grenade launcher. Sure. Okay. I pulled myself away. I have a bunch of Rivens I need to unveil too, actually. Should get around to that, huh? It would be funny. It would be funny if it's like, oh, they kicked you out of the clan. When did they do it? Oh, yesterday. What? I could reroll this Felarx one, maybe. Because Punch Through isn't really all that great a stat. If I could get some multi-shot, that'd be good, great. Some multi-shot. Maybe some crit damage. I ain't gonna have any damn Kuva after this. Although I don't know really what else I'm using Kuva for. What else do you even use Kuva for? Yeah, no, they made getting Rivens honestly pretty easy at this point. Because like obviously you can get them from the daily sortie, but also they have a bunch of other sources of it now too. Electricity, intriguing. I'll take it. I still want multi-shot though. Multi-shot and damage. They have the slivers you can get, so you can go to like the one place every Monday. That's pretty good, apparently. I think you can get some through Steel Path. I feel there are other ways you could get Rivens too, but I don't remember. Speaking of that one place where you could spend your slivers, I should go check if I don't know if I've gotten stuff for that yet. Ooh! Ooh, I also just remembered. I need to do what's-his-face stuff for Archon mods. Because I only have Archon Vitality for Gauss, but I picked up... Who did I pick up? I picked up some frame. It might actually also be Gauss, but I want to get... Or maybe it was Geyer. I don't remember. Either way, I picked up a frame that wants Archon Stretch in their build. Okay, I have bought stuff this week. Yeah, you can get 2 Rivens a week from this fella. And also 35,000 Kuva. Weekly. Oh, you still haven't done New War. Interesting. But is there anything in particular you need? Because I know that's the one where you need, like, all the different stuff. You need, like, the Necromech, you need the Railjack, and you need... You need a better amp for it? Do they genuinely let you do that with the Moat amp? I don't know. 38 items ready to claim. Jesus Christ, I have so many. Oh, right, I want to build some new shit. Speaking of amps. Well... Yeah, I feel that too, honestly, though. Like, shit, boss. When they were introducing a lot of new stuff, I was like, I'm not even...
To report that all my good jokes are gone.
I was like, shit, boss, I'm not even anywhere close to it. What do you mean, whispers in the walls? I'm still in New War. But then I got past it all, and Honestly, once you get past the new war hurdle, it's a lot... Everything goes by a lot faster.
Operator, my foundry has completed a
Help.
new item. Does this please the operator?
Hell, it really does kind of just feel like a big slog until you hit, like...
Cephalon Orders has completed a blueprint. Check the foundry.
No. Well, no, that's... Here's the thing, right? The thing I was offering to do...
Fabrication complete.
Okay. We're gonna turn the
Foundry items
tables.
can be claimed,
Actually,
operator.
I can grind any day of the week. What do you need to do New War? I need the bow for something. The fuck was it? Was it you? No. I need a Typedo, though. Am I making one of those? I need a bow. Oh, did I master the kunai? I did master the kunai. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna need another Typedo. No, it's fine. I'll just master the bow first. No, I'll make this. Because if you said you have a railjack, it's just not very good. That's fine. Honestly, like one railjack mission would get you some like decent upgrades. Because you don't need a super upgraded railjack for New War. Oh, Prelude. Prelude to War. That should be in the Codex over here. In your quests. There should be a thing that's like Prelude to War. Yeah. Should be in your codex. If not there, then I will look it up.
An honor as always, Tenno. We are agents of balance, you and I. Another time, then.
We'll go and do that shit then, boss. Wow.
As you wish.
Order. Oh shit! Wait! I can buy some color palettes for my dogs. I don't really use dogs, but I just might. Yeah. What the hell? Why not? It's cosmetics. Why would I say no?
Sublime.
Wait.
That money in your sock, Pedlik, is for bail. Swazdola, what do you mean? Amostas, they shall work wonderfully together. Very good, very good. Not too shabby.
Then Quill.
We shall make use of you.
Prism. This is just to get. This is just one to get mastery, really. %, crit. Wow.
The sum of consequence to consequence resolves.
Excuse me 1 second. I truly play a dangerous game every time I walk out with this thing on my arm.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
Okay, where was I? What was I doing? What was I doing? Because again, I've got options. I could always do Sanctuary stuff for Mastery, but I don't really feel like grinding that right now because I just did a bunch of it to get to rank 20. Standing grinds. Right.
We must raise more capital to pursue our goals. We stand behind you. Let's build a brighter... These are our best deals.
I don't care about any of these weapons, but sure. Grinlock.
We stand behind you. Let's build a brighter future. We must raise more capital.
Now I gotta build up your standing again at some point. Excuse me. Fuck, I hope I'm not coming down with anything. I haven't really touched Fortuna in a while. Still need to get y'all's rank up to max. I haven't even gotten the Andrade up to max. Holdfast I haven't really done anything with. I still get the Hex up. And that's gonna take 2 more days. Pain. Right, I need to do one more quest with the fish. I can't just leave it off, because if I leave it off, I won't have enough for tomorrow.
The enemy shall not find us wanting.
Bounty swamped? Nay.
Thank you. Do excuse me.
I'm gonna play a different frame for this one. Instead of Gauss, how about I go with Mesa? I haven't really, like... I have a bunch of other frames, but I don't really have them, like, built like I do with, Mesa and Gauss. So these are the 2 I mainly use. And for one I use a lot, I haven't really fashioned out Gauss much. I really should. What's weird is that I blinged out Equinox a lot. For someone like, I want to use them more. I'm definitely interested in doing that, but pick up the star. Pick up that star. Thank you. I just need to build them more. I need Forma. That's what I really need. I need Forma. I could just buy some bundles from the market, but...
You must feed it the correct amphols. Capsules of elemental forces compressed to a near impossible density.
I mean,
volatile enough
it's
to
70
be used
planet
as a
for 6
grenade.
Forma if I buy the bundle.
Should the need present
It
itself.
wouldn't be that
The
bad
problem, our adversaries have taken Papa's amphols
to farm it out.
be
I don't know.
and repatriate them. Viral elemental. You'll require toxin and cold ampoules.
Dad, look. I look at it, and I want to spit or split.
Oi!
That thing's
Oi!
wrong. Capital W wrong. What kind of moron lets a starving predator out of a trap? Well, now you gotta deal with it. Whatever that is.
That's another thing I need to build too, now that I think about it. Mace's pistols more, because I had a build going for it, but it doesn't really work on like boss type enemies like that. Actually, I need one more Archon shard to make that build work, because the idea with it was corrosive damage for an armor strip. Bunny Ace, hi, thanks for the follow. I can't tell if my chat on mobile is like busted or not. Gruzzling, straight up gruzzing it. God, I have so much decision paralysis now with this game, because I'm just thinking after this, like, what do I do next? Do I go grind out the Hex? Do I do my Netrocells now? What do I do? Because I still don't have access to either of the Archimedias.
We must keep the pressure in range.
I will sit here and wait warmly for the pipe to pipe. Suffer! I could also do the circuit for the Incarnants this week, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really that interested in the Incarnants this week. I need to get the,
Our pressure target is shifting.
The Lex one. There's two next week I want to get. I think one of them is Lex. I forget exactly what they were next week. But, I don't know. Not super interested in the Incarnants this week, so I don't want to grind the circuit. I could do Descendia. I have to learn what that is. And the rewards are probably pretty good from it, too.
I do say, it's perfect. Make another. When need arises, you may return to the sanctum. Until then, give the murmur hell.
Oi! I see you, bastard. Where are you? Actually, that is something I really need to learn. Not learn, but rather figure out. I know on Mesa, a big thing is I need a way to armor strip. And there's a lot of different ways I could go about doing that. Alright, where's this? Where are you, Misery? Where's Missouri on this map? I want those goods. But I need a way to armor strip, and I am frankly not using Mesa's default one. Problem is, I don't have a lot of frames subsumed yet, so I don't have, like, full access to those abilities. Even then, I'd have to figure out, like, what would go good over... what would fit well. Because right now, I literally just have Empower. So I use that before I go into my 4. Other than that, don't know. I used to use Fire Blast because that had like a partial armor strip, but I'm gonna be dead ass. I have hit a point where if it's not like full armor strip, it may as well be no armor strip. Because at higher levels like this, they just have so much armor.
You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
It's like let me go take a look. Because if I use an ability to armor strip instead of like corrosive procs from or 4, yeah, Fire Blast, that's 75% armor strip. Reeve wouldn't work. Because another big thing too is I can't cast other abilities during her floor, so it'd have to be like it couldn't be something I'd have to consistently do. Airburst, burst, reach surge, coil, boo 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 boo. What's annoying too is that there's like some of these abilities could have like hidden mechanics to them that I don't know about. Because like when I was playing Destiny, when I was playing Equinox, Equinox's 4 doesn't tell you about the whole damage charging thing. It's just something you kind of have to intuit. And when I learned about the damage charging thing, it's like, oh, that's how you work. So I don't know. Any one of these could be like an armor stripping thing that I just don't know about. Hell, maybe Fire Blast wouldn't be such a bad idea, but I don't think I've built for range on Mesa. Burst and Rage, Resonator, blah, 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 blah. Terrify, maybe? No, that's just the opposite problem. Yeah, I don't know if any of these like can do a full armor strip. I mean, maybe I could put Fire Blast back and then combine it with the corrosive procs. Would that work? You know what? It hasn't been that big of a problem. Future testing. Spin a wheel for what? I'm not like picking at random. I'm looking for something specific that I don't even think I have. Anyway, speaking of things I don't have, what do now? I'm just in permagrind. Just in permagrind mode. And like
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
I mean, I could kill a member of a boy band, I guess.
Labels get comfy shortchanging artists. Because artists rarely know the ins and outs of business. But I do. And I look out for my guys.
Yeah, member of a boy band. Weird, fucked up and twisted boy band, but a boy band nonetheless. I gotta grind their standing anyway. Jesus, why are you so close to me? Get away. Personal space, man. Do you understand it?
Quincy, we need a fresh tactical overview.
Jesus Christ, it really is Sacha Boys. If I'm gonna do this, though. Who do I want to play? I'll give Equinox another shot. Yeah, no, I feel like I kind of cooked with this Equinox coloring. I'm just really annoyed by it, though, because I can't swap colors of individual forms. I have to go with one color palette for all forms. So, like, their whole thing is they have, like, a day-night shifting mechanic. And I want to be like, okay, what if I did a thing where it's like, you know, night was like Shadow and day was like Sonic the Hedgehog. But I couldn't, because you can only you can't change the forms individually. So I just kind of went with the black and red color scheme for both, and it kind of works. And then, like, I had the wings too. There's just one problem with the wings. And wait, what? Actually, what color do these change? Ooh, tell you what. See, there's another thing too. Like, I kind of like the red tertiary look, but only in the day form. Hey, Jarud, how's it going? Still, either way though, I fucking cooked with the wings here. Good to see you. How'd the Dark Souls randomizer go? Last I saw, your tree was Bed of Chaos. So, and you started in that big fuck-off tree that you were trying to climb out of. Was the rest of the stream like that? Did the randomizer constantly screw you over, or was there a spot of mercy somewhere in there? I hope for your sake that there was mercy at some point. Not entirely getting screwed over? Good. Anyway, can you tell there's a bit of a problem with the wings? I can't fucking see. I look fabulous, but I'm also blind. Anyway. Lost as fuck. I've never played Dark Souls 1, so I'm equally as lost. All I know is that, like, I don't know why whenever I watch someone play Dark Souls, because, like, Wafo and all of his friends, when they were streaming Dark Souls, I always come at the same point. That fucking tree. Not the climb, but the boss. So it's gonna be one of these kind of missions. The joy of public lobbies is that everyone is better than you. And so sometimes you just kind of get to... Oh, is that mine? Actually?
Having another health scrubber for regurgitation. Disgusting.
That actually was mine. Cool. Wait, where'd my wings go? My wings! Okay, I see, actually. So, never mind, I can see past the wings. I'd be lying if a part of me wasn't bummed, though, that they constantly fade in and out like that. It's like I was saying earlier with the Miku in Persona MMO. I don't care if it's a mod and only I can see it. It makes me happy. Therefore... Yeah, I wouldn't be able to show it because I don't have the demon that they reskinned to Miku in the mod. But, like, maybe that's my motivation to get... the problem that sucks with it is that the demon that they reskinned to Miku, right? It's... You have to do a thing. You have to grind out a bunch of, like, special currency to go to this place and, like, kill a few enemies, and then you kill a few enemies and you get a drop. And then it has a drop with, like, a bunch of random things in it. So it's like a rare drop. I'm trying to think. Is it a rare drop of a rare drop? No. No. You get to pick once you get the drop.
I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this.
But once you...
Don't worry,
it's a really rare drop. We're talking like...
Marking extraction.
Maybe 1%, if that.
A lot more. You've really just done the minimum.
From this thing that's... You have to do a lot of grinding to get a lot of attempts at it. So, you don't get a whole lot of attempts at it in a reasonable time frame. So if I haven't been lucky, so I don't have the Miku demon. I have the Bayonetta demon instead. That's my stroke of luck, I guess. And then there's actually the case of building said demon, but you can pretty much build any demon to be good in that game.
You're gonna lose
I think.
that scrubber, bucko. If the buildup gets any worse, it's gonna start making decisions.
I think you can make pretty much any demon work in that game. Either way, they're good enough to build for most dungeons. Hell, with all the stuff they add in that private server, I probably could just bring them into the Satan fight and win with them. I say that like I have a character that uses demons as anything more but a stat stick, or like a heal bot. So I could just build him to be a heal bot that lives long, and literally Miku cheerleader. And whatnot. But on the off chance I do make another character that does use demons more, it'd be nice to have a Miku that could kill things.
I'll get her to pipe you a look.
Oh, now that I know what that thing is. Boy band. So this... Yeah, no, now that I know which thing I have to put on it, now I just have to keep finding it and stabbing it in the face. Until eventually it fucks off into space, and I have to follow it into space, and it's like... Then I get to use the ship that I built. That I love and everyone else hates. But I get to use that ship, and then I go fight it. I've only fought them once before. I had a friend hold my hand through it, and they told me to turn the music on for it. I did not turn the music on for it, so... Meh. But,
We became a group because we have love for music.
Kalimos, quickly now to her side.
I think for this fight, yeah, I'll just fight the Coda wholesale. I will, in fact, turn the music on.
Our faithful Kabat has roused the prey. Bring it down and drain it.
Also, not me getting them to spawn on a 25% chance.
It's on the move. It mustn't escape or we'll never find it again. And this mission will be a failure. Hurry, harvest now. End this generation.
I keep hitting low percentage chances like that. Maybe I will play XCOM next week.
It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legosite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
I think that's another reason. Now that I think about, I was thinking about it.
Learn from what you just did to it. Harvest again.
Title of the stream, I bought a skin for a frame I don't have, and I thought I would have to go and grind it out, but apparently I had all the parts and I just needed to build it. So, bleh. But on that topic, I was looking at where to farm like the base parts, and it just got me thinking about like the reason I don't have anything to like swap abilities around, because you have to like essentially eat the original version of the frame to like get access to that ability. The problem is that most of the ones I have are their prime variants, which are just like, you know, different designs, depending on the thing, different stats, usually better. And the thing is, with prime stuff, it's so much easier to grind them out compared to like some of the things you have to do for base Warframes, because usually base Warframes you have to do a specific mission and like grind that out a bunch. And for some of them it can be really annoying, for some of them it's just like, just like really specific, doing the same thing over and over again. With primes, it's all the same thing. You get all the parts from like relics that you find on missions, and then you like hope you get lucky cracking them open on a different kind of mission. And that mission type changes all the time, so you're never doing the same thing twice. You're probably doing the same thing for long periods, but shit, it really is the same thing. Why don't I have Kame by now, honestly? I don't know. For a lot of newer frames, there's a lot of esoteric mechanics behind each mission. Like the thing I came here to do initially was to get the frame Dagoth, which normally you have to like grind a bunch of standing with the factions and then buy an item from them and then go to a specific mission that you need said item for. It uses one every time. And the real pain point about it, even if it's not a hard mission, there is no, like, public matchmaking for it. So, like, I either have to do it solo, which I have the power level to do it solo. That's not a problem. The problem... there is no problem. Genuinely. This is a thing I have placed upon myself and nothing else. But... Brain, if I may. Please? Brain, work with me? I don't know. The thought of doing it is a lot more effort than actually doing it, and
master the canvas of war.
If I can't break the hurdle of the thought, then it is just not going to get done. And clearly, it didn't. I didn't need to do it, so it's fine. Hell, I think the reason they're doing it, the big thing they're doing it, is Dagoth's Prime is coming soon? I don't know the release schedule for Primes. I know they always release them in order of when the base frame was released. I just don't remember the last one that was released. I could just look, but I'm not that curious. I don't know.
Got a solid move. Abandoned supply cache. Now listen up. If you get close,
Wait, what form am I in?
Start a countdown. Bust into the cache before it's smoked. Seen?
I'm in day form. Night form?
Supply cache clocked you.
Oh my god.
Will melt that lock proper.
I love the Prime designs of a lot of frames, but Equinox does something so annoying. So it's base colors, right?
Line them up and cut them down.
I mentioned it has like the 2 mode thing, the day and night forms. And obviously it's form swaps whenever you swap between day and night form. The part that sucks, right? On the Prime version, you expect, you know, day form to probably be like bright colors and then night form to be like dark colors, right? No. Well, that's how it is on the base form, yes. On Prime, though, it's the opposite. Day form is like this very deep dark blue, and then night form is a kind of like a bright white. Like, Color of the Moon, sure. I'll give it that. It's just really confusing.
Over and out, fam. Job's a good one. Nice one.
In the moment where I'm thinking like, okay, dark night, bright day. Obviously that all goes out the window once you start customizing the colors yourself. And you kind of have to go off the actual design itself. Like the night form has the horns down, and it has like the long flowy bits, the dress essentially. And then day form has horns up and, well, no dress. I don't know. It's just something to the mental stack for a character who I don't think is very high brain power wise to begin with. That boy was toxic. Toxins bypass my shields. I have died so many times to toxic individuals.
Was greater. This is good.
God, I should... What color would I make Gauss? How would I customize Gauss? Because their whole thing is like... Again, being super fast, like electricity, hot and cold, like a battery. Their whole thing is being a battery. So like... trying to think of a color scheme and kind of like... any extra pieces I could give to them. Because I don't... I'd have to pay like premium currency to get a bunch of cosmetics. I have plenty of colors to use, but like the wings I got here, I think I got these from a Valentine's event actually. But oh, what the hell? I'll figure it out right now. Fashion. Oh yeah, you can use the base skins too. God, there's so many cool skins. Ephemera for sure. These are like particle effects. Fish. I could give him fish. I don't have the electric... Is that a wolf tail? Ooh. I don't have the electric one. That would make too much sense. That one's like footsteps. That's one that changes my footsteps is probably pretty handy to have. Oh my god, there's so many cool cosmetics. Bunny ears? It does not look okay. He's already kind of got shoulder pads. Shoulder pads on your shoulder pads? Seems a little silly. Knee guards, though. One of his things is barreling like a truck through people. Really been a fan of the chest guards, though. I kind of like this, actually. Also, yeah, another annoying thing, you can't... There's probably some weird code spaghetti that I don't know about, but man, I would love to be able to customize the colors of all this shit individually. What happens if I get the spider one? Nah. Colors, though. Battery. When I think of a battery, what color comes to mind? Better question. Where are my Duracell batteries? I have a bunch of chargeable batteries somewhere in here that, funnily enough, I bought rechargeable batteries expecting to have to use more battery up things. I think this is when I was still still playing on my consoles, so like wireless controllers that needed batteries and couldn't charge. Probably something else too. There was definitely at least one other thing I needed batteries for, but my VR controllers, that's what. And I just haven't used it since. Anyway, those are like a green color. Because they're like green and good for the environment or something. Yeah. What's the color like? Maybe heated metal. Yeah, like that kind of bright orange color of heated metal. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him to glow like that. But maybe I could do something like that. I literally have a fire color palette. Yeah, heated metal. What helps too is it like... Yeah, the big nuke ability he has is like literally a fire ability. The pyromancer I never knew I was. This feels backwards. We should be like red core. And then going inward like that? It's just the secondary takes up so much space. Oh wait, does he actually look different when he redlines? That's not... I don't think that's doing anything. I think I might just be making some of his parts jiggle. Hey, Eagle, here's how you check. Just stop him moving around so much. Yeah, no, the redlining is doing jack shit. Somehow this... I need a picture of fire. Okay, no, red, it goes out to red as it gets cooler because it starts white hot. That's what it is. So these bits should be like the deeper red. And then the core, which is gonna be the tertiary because... I don't know, these color regions have no justice. It's gonna start like that. And then to an orange. Boss, I don't think this is working. It's fine. I don't need to go that deep red. Probably helps if I... How's it look with all the attachments now? Interesting. What if no chest piece? And then changing this stuff too. And it's gonna be like a deep white? Yellow? Orange? Orange. Orange. I don't know. I don't know. Could also go a hot and cold kind of thing, because I did a hot and cold kind of thing for another one of my frames that has nothing to do with it. This would be more of a hot and cold kind of thing, but I don't know. try... See, that feels like too deep a red. I was coming to think that, why is this so dark? Maybe that's part of the problem. The chess piece feels so dark in comparison. This feels better. The footsteps are cooking, though.
Nice enough shooter. But I reckon we
Yoink. 250 scholarship with melee weapons. For what? Kuva? A mere batch of Kuva? Don't need you. I do kind of need Kuva.
We shall starve the Tekrot of vital nutrients by forcing it to create Legocyte after Legocyte. Fair warning, each beast will be stronger than the last. If you're still game, follow Kalimos.
They gave me...
Kalimos, good girl. Now, we are not going to let any harm come to that precious feline, are we?
So funny. They gave me the bike, and then give me corridors like this to move around in.
Grab those ferroglands and let Kalimos have a whiff of them. That will help her find our target.
I really want to know what mods I have on my twin pistols here, my flintlock pistols, that gives them 3 shots. How did I stop a single shot gun with another bullet? What kind of magic am I packing here?
Our faithful Kabat has roused the prey. Bring it down and drain it.
How do I get anywhere in these caverns? Fuck!
It's trying to run. Stop it. Escape is failure. Now consume the beast.
Is that mine? It's mine. Yoink.
It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legocyte. Remember, the Tekrot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
Once again, how do I get out of here?
It will learn from what you just did to it. Harvest again, but know it will be tougher next time. A formidable effort. Do you think you can do more next
God, I
time?
fucking love cows. Alright, one more though should be enough, right? Yeah. And that's why I'll hit the 25% first try.
As a beehive works tirelessly to support its queen, the tech rot hoards resources to grow and evolve its legocytes. We will harvest its precious legocytes and nip its growth in the bud. Follow Kalimos. She will track your prey. That's it, Kalimos. Good girl. Now, we are not going to let any harm come to that precious feline, are we?
I hear goodies. Where? Doink. Where are you going? Where are you going, huh? Really, where are you going?
Tech rot ferroglands. Grab them and take them to Kalimos.
Yeah, I don't know if these guys have any armor. Because I was making a big deal about, like,
she cannot track the legocyte unprotected.
Figuring out how to armor strip and whatnot. Would be silly to focus so much on stripping when there's nothing to strip. But then that means I have to figure out how to just up my damage.
Kalimos found the legocyte.
Which is a lot harder. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Get sundered, get sundered, get sundered, get sundered. Where'd you go? Where'd it go? I may be a little stupid.
It's on the move. We mustn't escape or we'll never find it again. And this mission will be a failure. Hurry, harvest now. End this generation.
Not mine.
It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next legocyte.
The fucking names for
Remember, the
some of the...
tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
The fucking names on some of these.
Our feline friend yearns for another hunt. Will you oblige?
Determination, man! That's what it takes to win. And we got it. Whatever, then.
Seek out Kalimos.
I'm trying really hard because running around like this, Gauss is perfect. Brings out my little inner gremlin. Just want to be like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You know? When you're just standing around waiting for what, I don't know what the last guy's doing. Probably looking for something. Just waiting for the mission to end. We're not held hostage here. We can leave at any time. We just have to wait like 60 seconds. There we go. Anything in the way of brain going brr is bad and must be eliminated. Okay, no luck that time. I don't need to be in Steel Path for this. Let me beat up a boy band!
Skuldra came here trying to fix the mess they made. Wet Boys took one look and legged it. We gonna fix this. We gonna make the block right. Feel me? Let's go.
There's a non-zero chance as well that I might just be going too fast for them to spawn.
Abandoned supply cache. Now listen up. If you get close, it'll clock you and start a countdown. Bust into the cache before it's smoked. See? Supply cache flipped into self-destruct. It works, see? A few Fervon charges should pop it. But know this. Open that thing and the tech rot will get riled up crazy.
Still going. I think Gauss might have been the one I wanted Archon Stretch for, actually. Because I wanted more range on Sunder. And like, as annoying as it is to redo the buff every time it runs out, so I wanted more duration for it. I know I could get my duration from shards instead of mods, and I don't think I can really get range from it. So I think I wanted to look into getting range through mods, and then I could focus on...
Fam, tech rot's well man. Situation's about to be proper mental.
I could focus on getting duration through shards. Which is another reason I need to grind shards, actually.
You got the worst of it. Now come on home, fam.
No boy band? Come on. No boy band. Show me a boy band. Come on. I think secretly deep down this is just my heart yearning to go back to speedrunning. And the one game right now I have like a deep desire to speedrun I can't really do on a single monitor. And that's Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, I think the community actually has adopted using a ROM hack for the runs now that like has some quality of life stuff for speedrunners. Yeah, mainly for speedrunners. I think people use that now. I haven't followed it too closely, but point being, I wouldn't need to do it on my actual GameCube for that, which feels weird. Like, I know emulator speedruns are a thing for a lot of games, but what? I don't know. I think they were working on getting like their own individual leaderboard set up for it too. And I don't know how that's going. Like, they were moving away from speedrun.com, and like, more power to them. but also kind of a pain that way. You know what I mean? Alright, hang on. I've been super sniffly tonight as is. Maybe this will clear me up.
No, sir. Spore contamination. Treatment. Hell scrubbers. Side effects may include release of deadly spores, homicidal filter buildup, and Scaldra troops trying to kill you for messing with their stuff.
Today I learned that was, or not today, the other day I learned that was Charles Martinet. I can't believe he's still doing stuff. He got Carolina Reaper, by the way. Fuck you. It'll definitely clear me up.
You know how mold can grow on your water filter if you don't clean it enough? Well, shoot any buildup off the hell scrubber. You want to get unsubscribed from life.
Hey.
Spores collecting on that scrubber. You need to shoot them off.
I'm filled with nothing but hate right now from that bean. Ah, fuck.
Some Scaldra have been issued Spore X charges. Little bursts of filtration. Keep an eye out. They might save a life.
That was the hottest bean of the bunch. That sucks. There's my coda.
I know our music isn't for everyone, but we're proud of what we do. We bring people together.
You've got a minute to get a hell scrubber working.
Privilege of grinding for a void rig. Question. How much do you care about, like, doing it yourself? Because, like, I can't trade you the mats, obviously, but I can, like, give you the broken parts, so you don't have to, like, go through all the vaults on Deimos. Or we could just run vaults on Deimos. Up to you.
After months subsumed by Tekrot, those hell scrubbers still work. Who'd have thunk it?
Oh, I have to kill them with abilities before I leave. Suffer and die, suffer and die, suffer and die. Oops. There we go. Back to your originally scheduled meat grinder.
Hell scrubber coming up near you. Spore count is approaching terminally unfun levels. Activate another hell scrubber.
Melee's kind of fun sometimes. I don't know if it really came through, but like one of the big buffs that I'm doing with Gauss. You don't really care for the grinding there? Okay. I will just trade you the broken parts then. I think you should have the blueprints, right, for the Void Rig parts? But yeah, one of the buffs that you get when you're all charged up like this is faster attack speed for both your guns and your melee. With a single-shot grenade launcher, it doesn't really come through. It reloads a lot faster, but it doesn't really come through as much. With a melee weapon, though, yeah. Only problem is my fingers definitely going to get tired doing this. Oh, I can just hold it. I should have done Steel Path, though. The spawn rate feels so much slower. Because it is. It feels that way because it is, Eagle. Crazy how difficulty modifiers work, right?
While Scaldra is distracted, I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll share. You've done enough. Marking extraction. I mean, you could do more. A lot more. You've really just done the minimum at this point.
Where go? Where go? How get home? What the fuck? That was a sound effect in game. It sounded like a Discord sound. I got so scared for a second.
Contamination is off the charts. You need to hustle.
Okay, before I go fight this Coda, I'm gonna go trade you that shit. Because I have a bunch from grinding the vaults myself. I think you're still gonna need to go grind for resources there, because I think it needs, like, Deimos-specific, like, metals and whatnot. But I can at least save you, like, the trouble of doing the bounties. God, it feels weird being the one that provides. I spooked myself for a second. It's like, shit, did I invite the wrong person? Didn't know Elise was on. Movement in this game is just kind of fun. Wait, shit. Okay, I'm missing one, but I'll give you the other three. I thought I had all four. What the hell? I don't know which one I'm missing, but oh well. Just like throw in whatever, I don't care. Give me like a fish or something. Contribute to the underground fish market that this game apparently has. I got this big fish. 5 plat. Yeah, yeah. Take a shin. What are you looking at me all sassy like for? On your knees, start groveling. Oh. Anyway. What was I doing? Right. Actually, I'm exceptionally lazy and don't care to engage with the fight's mechanics. Looks pretty clean. I think it's still being worked on at the moment, but thank you. I also did nothing to... It's not my dojo. I am exceptionally lazy and don't feel like engaging with the fight's mechanics, so I am gonna just use Revenant. I need more loadout slots. I have so many frames I don't use because I don't have them in a loadout. I got Gara, Excalibur, Baruch.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and cut down the... and make the Lotus proud.
You know, because the thing with Revenant is that they can just make themselves invulnerable for free. Well, not for free, but like, energy is so easy to get. It's basically for free. And this fight, there's a lot of like, excuse the pun, stage hazards.
I think solo artists get really lonely.
This ain't my ship.
Success can be isolating, but we've got each other.
A Tenno has exited the railjack.
This is not my ship. What the fuck? It's fine. This is not my ship and this is not my crew.
Pop music's no place for elitist attitudes about art. That's what I love about it.
You know, this is why I love Railjack so much. It's a spaceflight game, and I know I have quite a few options for spaceflight games these days with like Elite Dangerous and not a good sign when I can't even think of any other than Elite Dangerous. Probably like X4, maybe. I don't know. Maybe like there's probably like a space trucking game. Like, probably like a Star Truck, literally called Star Trucker or something. I think I remember one like that. I don't know. I yearn for a good, just like, spaceflight game. Because a lot of, like, space games I've looked at, too, are, like, not really flying a ship itself, more just, like, controlling it RTS style.
I've learned to tell the difference between honest criticism and straight up jealousy.
Stadium vulnerable. Tool up. Crash the party.
Alright, I was told to put music on for this.
Anyone can critique a finished album, but few have the talent to create one from scratch.
Into the great boy band sphincter.
Look, what do you want? An interview? I'll give you 2 minutes, right now. Any questions you have that aren't about our personal lives, I'll answer.
Here's my question. Will you die for me?
It's not like I'm trying to change that or anything.
My God.
things out, it can really get to you.
Also, it didn't help that, like, last time I did this too, like, the entire fight bugged out and, like, nothing was working. I couldn't see jack shit about, like, hits I was taking, about... Oh. Never mind, it's happening now. I can't see the status of everyone's buffs, so I don't know when to reapply my own. I'm also not the only one that had the idea of, I don't want to engage with this fight. Because I'm not the only Revenant.
Wondering what people say about me. Sometimes I get these, I guess they're called panic attacks.
I should look into what... I know you can, like, spare them. I wonder what benefits you get from that. I'm allowed to look at your railjack? Yes, you are... Or, what's it? You're able to? You just need to go to a relay. There should be a dry dock and a relay. I know I haven't paid much attention to the Lord Warframe, but one thing I really have been sleeping on apparently is the music. God, dead ass, it feels like, even with Mesmer Skin making me invincible at all, it feels like, doesn't even feel like the attacks are hitting at all. Like, if I just stand still. Because they have, like, the lasers, the explosions, these things. Yeah, no, that's just not doing anything. I wonder if that's a bug or not. Suffer. Now we go again until everyone gets theirs done. Feels so much. Every iteration they've done of like the Nemesis style stuff has just gotten so much nicer feeling. It makes me wonder why they haven't gone back and like tuned any of the numbers on some of the older stuff. Excuse me. Because like Kuva Liches takes so long to do. And sisters are better in that regard. I really should do more sisters. I want to get more Tenet weapons. But, like, I feel like they could just tweak the numbers on how fast you get whispers on liches, and it'd be fine. It'd be great. I don't know why they don't. Can you not, like, fast travel to the docks? Okay. Have you done the Rising Tide quest? To, like, actually get a railjack. Because, I don't actually know if the relay on Earth has a dry dock, but every other one should. One more. Yeah, Rising Tide. Okay, so you do have a railjack. Just making sure, which relay did you go to? I'm sorry, the Grimoire has unlimited ammo? Since when? Did they retune the Grimoire? No. Something about it feels different. I don't know.
The audience's blood and tears make it all worthwhile.
I swear the Grimoire was different. Maybe I'm the crazy one and I've been sleeping on it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the one on Earth is different than all the other relays, but it just is.
Do not be afraid to take risks.
Suffer! Suffer!
Please, no more pizza. Just the thought makes me want to hurl.
And that's that. No. Now I get eaten by the flower. For me! Thank you.
Their gig has bombed. Too bad. Time to leave.
Take me, Captain, to where the docks are dry. Thank you, Captain. Did I only get 3 from that? No. Ain't no way I only got 3. I'm kind of annoyed.
Complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I think last week one of the weapons had a really high bonus and I didn't pick it up.
From nacelles. Control surfaces recalibrated.
Okay, no, 33.
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox.
I get it in the mail, that's right. Do I want to do anything now? Nah, I think that's good for tonight. Now, the convenient thing about Warframe is that I can... It is a very easy category to raid out of. Because, like, it's Warframe. It's basically an MMO. So many people are going to be playing it. And there's been like a surgence of like big VTubers playing it. I missed it, but they actually had a special market code for Iron Mouse playing it. There's been a lot of HoloLive VTubers playing it. So, yeah, no, there's just a lot of VTubers that are playing Warframe. I am just going to scroll down the category and see who looks... Or not. Never mind that. What are you yapping about? You've been yapping for 3 hours? You're probably about to end, actually. Sorry, I thought I saw someone that I know has very interesting topics of discussion, but I think they're about to end. They've been going for a while. You know, I'm kind of just gunning who has a cute design in the Warframe tag. It's hard to make a choice. That's not Warframe, that's a car game. I mean, I guess it rhymes. Car game. You'll do. Let me make sure I spell her name right. This is a total gamble. I know nothing about this person. Their design just looks neat to me. So how long it takes for you to uninstall Warframe? Give it 2 weeks. All right. I know I didn't stream the other 2 days this week, but apparently I can't keep to a schedule outside of my usual Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, that being said, I do have a collab on Friday playing Peak with some new model siblings of mine. So, it'll be really early in the morning for me, like 9 a.m. So, it isn't that like awkward streaming hours for me, but I will try. So, hope I'll get to see y'all then. For now, have a good night.